With the way this internet and Starlink thing is going, before the end of 2025, everybody who works from home, everyone who is an internet worker will get Starlink router for their internet needs. It's like the most stressless internet solution that you have as of now in Nigeria. Hey everyone, thank you for the amazing questions and feedback on my Starlink Mini video. So I'm here today to actually answer some of the questions, real life questions from the comment section, coverage, Zoom calls, and even activation in other countries. So if you're planning to buy Starlink or already have it, these answers could save you a lot of stress while setting it up and using. In my next video, I'm going to actually tell you how I had to connect it to another router in the house, because you know Starlink Mini is mounted outside, so the coverage of the Wi-Fi could not get to the other end of my house, so I have to get a router, an extra router, to be able to mount it, so that everywhere in the house is covered. Now I'm going to do that in my next video. If you have not watched the previous video on the Starlink Mini, the setup, and what surprised me and all those things, please watch it, and please get ready for my 1 month review video, my speed test, and every other thing that went on in the next video. So let me just quickly answer the question. It's going to be a quick one. Someone said, can I use Starlink Mini for 20 desktop computers in my office for browsing? This question, I think one thing you must understand is Starlink Mini can handle 20 users doing basic web browsing, but not all 20 at once if they are doing data heavy tasks. You can't be uploading and expect them to, if all of you are streaming videos, all of you are streaming from YouTube, from TikTok, different websites, it's going to slow down things. So for better stability, use a good Wi-Fi 6 router, like connect it to a Wi-Fi 6 router, or run internet cables for each floor. So the Mini's internal range is limited. So if you are connecting that person, you mentioned that you want to connect to another floor, so coverage to second floor may be weak without mesh or internet. So that's why I had to get another router to be able to power the whole house, even when I'm in a bungalow. The second question is there a penalty for using the residential plan for business? There may be no penalty, but technically, yes. Starlink terms recommend the business plan for commercial use, but I understand that you are a Nigerian. But in practice, many people use the residential plan for business, especially cyber cafes, churches, home offices, without issues. So you may not have issues for now. However, you might experience reduced priority speeds during peak hours. So, but business plan, it offers you higher speed, better upload, but it's much more expensive. So that's just it. I understand someone said he also has that issue. Should I buy the Mini or standard kit? Mini is great for portability, backup internet, and up to 20 light users. Standard kit gives better thermal resistance, so heat and what's it called, cold. Because is there ice in Nigeria? No. If you're in Nigeria or if you're outside, those who are outside, many of them have been using it for about 2-3 years now. So range and reliability, and it's better for long-term business use or more than 25 users. So if you have more systems in your house, in fact, I recently realized that my Mini is already getting 10 devices on a normal day. So you almost get it used up. If you have now 2, 3, 4 persons in the house, maybe each of you have two or three devices, and there are other devices in the house that uses internet. So my advice for your case is office 20 desktop, go for standard if you can afford it. Can I use Starlink for Zoom and video calls? Oh yes, Starlink works for Zoom, Google Meet, WhatsApp video, and YouTube Live perfectly. I've personally tested Zoom and Meet. It's stable when weather is clear, even when weather is not clear. As of right now, I'm streaming. I'm streaming online, not that I'm downloading, I'm uploading. So upload speed is not amazing, especially on the Mini, but then I'm using my Mini and it's going fine. now. So for professional Zoom calls, make sure your dish is in fully open space, no walls, no trees. Yeah, I'm going to show you the picture of where I mounted my on the side of the house. Where do I buy Starlink officially? Starlink.com. Just enter your Nigeria address, select the Starlink Residential Mini if available in your zone, pay via card or PayPal. Shipping takes about 2 to 5 days. 5 days, no customs issue. So it's shipped from Nigeria. The next question, I sent Starlink from Nigeria to Cameroon, but it does not work. Why? You see, a lot of things can be wrong here, but Starlink is geo-locked by region. If you activated it in Nigeria, it's locked to Nigeria, unless you have the roaming plan or a business global plan. So it won't work. Cameroon is not currently supported under Nigeria's residential zone. So order it within Cameroon or get a mobile roaming enabled plan if available. If it's available, please get it from Cameroon. It is better. And if roaming is what will work for you, please go for it. In Ibadan, I only see business plan, no residential. Why? You see that area, Ibadan, Lagos. Some locations like Ibadan, Abuja, and Lagos may show only business plans because of capacity limits or zoning. In fact, you know, I like these people. The reason why I like them because like they are not planning to sell too much to people. They just want to sell. There is a capacity of how many router or can be facing the satellite and receiving information. So they are set a limit. So if you cannot get on the what's it called residential plan, you'll have to go on the business plan. That's because your area has been jam-packed. So you can try nearby areas or change your GPS location slightly. Maybe within the same city, you can still get what's it called? I think if you set it up, I want to believe that if you set it up in your friend's house, that you can get the mini, the residential plan, then you can bring it back to your house, because I think I set it up somewhere and I brought it to another place, not the one I bought for myself. So it was set up in a different place, the second one I bought. So it was set up in a different place and then it was brought home and it worked perfectly fine. So I'll wait. Starlink sometimes reopens residential zones when capacity improves. So you can wait, but we don't know how long you'll be waiting for. This person said this was a solid review. Thank you so much. I wish you could have shown us a recording of the setup process, though, like the alignment and all. Okay, I think I have some footages of that which you will see. And also I want to ask, Starlink being a foreign company, do they have bans in certain sites like torrent sites, much like it is in other countries? Actually, there's no ban, because I realized there was a time when I'm on my Airtel, I won't be able to enter Amazon and probably some other website like that. But when I switch to MTN, I'll be able to. So since I started using Starlink, it has never been like that. I just browse any website I want to browse and it goes fine. So I think you can rely on them for that. Someone says, so I pre-ordered it 2 years ago with a 32k deposit, and 2 days ago they mailed me saying I can now buy mini or regular with residential plan, but want 400k activation fee apart from the costs of the device. Insane. Think I'll buy the device from someone else. If what you pre-ordered 2 years ago, does it mean the one you pre-ordered 2 years ago has not been delivered? Now, if it has been delivered, probably they want to change kit for you. But changing kit does not require, because you're actually going to exchange. But people have been talking about this 400k activation fee. I didn't pay any 400k. In fact, I didn't even spend up to 400k for the whole thing. So, or have you been on the business plan? Maybe. So, but this is it. So mini is available, the regular is available. Someone said you bought from the website for 300k. How? It's a total of about 700k. No, it is residential mini. Residential mini, not residential standard. Even the residential standard is not up to 700k in total. I think it was 600 plus. Yeah. So, or 590 thereabout. Yeah. 590. So it's not up to 700k. Someone say 400k initial. See, there's no 400k. I didn't pay any 400k. Hope no registration fee of some sort. Purchase your device and you'll be charged on the first day of activation. On the day of activation, they will charge you 57k. Can Mini work very well in a bungalow house with 3 tenants? Fine. Yeah, it can work. It can work. Actually, I told you that it was not getting to some part of the house. This is a 3-bedroom flat also. So, but then because it's on the side of the house, it's on one side of the house. So the other side is left untouched. So that's why it's like that. That's why I had to get. So, but if you guys are in a 3-bedroom flat and your rooms are like 1, 1, 1, so you need to find a middle point to be able to place your router. The Starlink router, so that it can work fine. So whether you're planning to buy Starlink for business, Zoom, or just daily browsing, I hope this cleared up your question. In my next video, I will show you Starlink speed tests after 1 month, and I'll tell you if I'm still recommending it. Drop your own question in the comments, subscribe for the speed test, and I'll catch you in the next one. Please subscribe. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. All right, I'll see you again.